Sonos is one of the best multi-room music systems you can buy, and I'm going to count down the top 5 Sonos speakers for your home. Compatible speakers start at around $140, but with a dozen or more different Wi-Fi products on offer, how can you tell which speaker is right for you? Features can include TV playback, Dolby Atmos surround, and even Bluetooth. So with that in mind, here's the 5 Sonos products which give you the best bang for buck when used in your home. Starting with, at number 5, the $449 Sonos Era 300 is a Dolby Atmos speaker. But what makes it unusual is it's one of the first times a company has put this format in a music-only device. Why would you do that? For Apple Music or Tidal, or one of the handful of companies which include spatial audio as part of their music subscriptions. There are thousands of surround mixers available in most genres, and the Era 300 makes the most of them with both height and pseudo surround effects. But Atmos music is only part of the deal here. The Era 300 is an extremely good stereo speaker for the money, with excellent bass, plenty of mid-range detail, and room-wide stereo imaging. At number 4, the Ikea Symfonisk. This is not a Sonos speaker as such, but the Symfonisk is fully compatible, and also the most affordable of its kind. If you want a cheap Sonos speaker for a kid's room, or to use as a surround for the company's soundbars, then this little guy works brilliantly. Sure, it's a little dowdy when compared to the rest of the speakers here, but when it sounds this good for $140, who's complaining? Number 3, the Sonos Beam. The next Dolby Atmos speaker on this list is even better than the first because it can play movies too, and it sounds just as good with music. AV nerds will quickly point out that the $499 Beam cheats at Atmos because while it decodes height information, it lacks up-firing speakers. Yet it doesn't really matter because in my tests I found it offers sound which is just as enveloping as a true Atmos speaker and should also work with vaulted ceilings. At number 2, the $279 Ray may be the cheapest soundbar that Sonos makes, but there's nothing cheap about it. This is a well-made and high-performance soundbar that KISS keeps it simple Sonos. There's no onboard voice assistant, which you won't use anyway, and if you have a really old TV, you can still connect it via an optical cable. The Ray may not be able to rock your living room with explosions, but it will make your television sound better than it ever has. Finally, at number 1, the Sonos Era 100. I've written a lot about the predecessor to my top pick, the Sonos One. The original smart speaker from Sonos offered all the same multi-room goodness, an affordable price, and excellent performance. While the Sonos Era 100 costs a bit more at $249, it does more than enough to secure its number 1 spot on this list. The Era 100 boasts an upgrade to stereo playback, and it sounds better than the original too. It's just a pity it doesn't have Google Assistant on board. But you can still control it with an external Nest Mini or Home Mini. The Era 100 is the best way yet to bring Sonos into your home. And that's my top 5 of the best Sonos speakers. Check out the links below and leave a comment. Also check out CNET.com for more news and reviews of all the Sonos products, and thank you so much for watching.